I got referred from the GP because I was feeling uncomfortable, and I thought, I never thought in a million years I would end up here. I just thought they were going to alter something or change something. So I got referred to the Victoria first to the treadmill test, and I said, well, I've done this in the past, I don't think you're wasting your time. And to come up here, it is quite kind of daunting, having the kind of the speciality up here of everything, but everybody seems very confident, so it was fine. Again, there was no feeling of it was going to be any bad news. It was, this is, they know what they're doing, and the doctor seemed quite casual, and that was great. So in we went, and then the room went quiet, and the doctor said, I'm sorry, I got better news again. So, and I said, I don't understand. He said, well, you've got, one blockage, you've got 3 narrowings that I can't fix. I said, I still don't understand. And he showed me up on the screen the pictures, and he goes, well, that's went to nothing, that's went to nothing. That's formed its own bypass over the years. He goes, I'm going to recommend you for a bypass operation. And I was just lying there and really not expecting that news at all, and that it just went. That was it. It was like the world's over. I was just handed a ticket for an exit, because to me a bypass operation is a one-way ticket on the way out. It's not what I realise now. It's not a procedure that fixes you to carry on with your life. So I was quite in shock about that, and for my wife to come up and we discussed it, and we were reassured, and the doctor said, listen, you're a young guy, you're going to sail through this operation. But of course at this point I'm like, you don't want it to happen at all. Will I be able to go back to work? Will I be able to can I go back to fitness, exercise? He said, yes, you'll be able to do all these things better than you are now. Because just now you can't do it, can you? I said no. I am struggling. I really can't do these things. That's how it all started. I was struggling. I couldn't do what I would normally do. He goes, well, you will be able to. He goes, maybe not straight away, and I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but yes, you will be able to do all these things and more. And people generally told me that as I come back to the Jubilee, come back for all your pre-assessments, and they're all very reassuring. They say, oh yes, that's fine. Oh, you'll be able to do whatever you want after this. You'll get a new lease of life. They said, oh yeah, you'll go back to, oh yes, I was back. And some people even in here have been through operations themselves, and some of the staff, and they can tell you, oh, since then I've been running this, or I've done this and done that. So you get kind of, again, another boost when you come back in and realise other people do this. My experience going through here, and all the run up to all the tests, there's plenty of opportunities to talk to everybody. It was very reassuring as well. Even when I saw a surgeon, he gave me a card and said, if you go away, please send me an email or phone through if you've got any questions that you want to talk about afterwards. So it wasn't just one opportunity. I felt as though there was time there to divulge the information. If I had any follow-up, to do that. But then all the staff are very, very professional. You do feel as though they've done it a lot of times, and they treat you with dignity and respect. They recognise you're going to be nervous. They give you plenty of attention. There's plenty of staff to patient ratios, which is great. It's very reassuring.
Nobody thinks it's going to happen to them. That's going to happen to somebody else. So from there, I can remember coming back with Steve to meet with Professor Alatar, and both of us came in with the view, you've got no option, Steve. This is it. You have to have this, or you're not going to survive, or you're not going to live. So the professor was very good, very calm, and I guess we didn't ask that many questions at that time, because it's a bit like the only question we wanted to know was, can you save my husband's life? Can you fix it? I guess that's the big question everyone asks, can you fix it? And the professor was very reassuring. Oh, the other question that was on our mind was, are you ever going to be able to go back to work? I mean, my husband's not at retirement age. So that, you know, we've still got family, kids at school, so that was a big question for us as well. Obviously the first one being, can you save his life? The second one, is he going to be able to work again? Is life going to be normal again?
I would say to them, I recognise it's incredibly daunting, and the unknown is a very concerning aspect, regardless what you read or are told. However, when people do say there's a good outcome, there is a good outcome. You know, the surgeons and the staff know what they're doing. There is a good outcome to it. I'm 6 weeks down the line, and you know, really the difference is incredible. So therefore, it does work. It does work, and it's maybe rough, but it does work, and to go through with it, because in your whole scale of your life, really you're only putting on hold for that tiny wee bit. Yeah. So it's worth the whole thing. Yeah. The Jubilee's care medically is fantastic. I think even the fact you're doing a follow-up like this to actually inquire how you can improve, you know, your service to people coming through, I think shows that you care as well. And you do get that feeling that you're constantly trying to improve in all aspects, whether it's medical, whether it's, you know, day-to-day care, whatever it would be. You do feel as though you really are in good hands here.